All right, we're going to prove this trig. We're going to prove this trig identity, and the first thing I'm going to do is move this all the way down to the bottom because that's what I want to find. This is how I prefer to do these problems. It just makes the most sense. So I'm starting with one thing. I'm changing it until I get to the answer. Okay, that's organization is kind of a key for this. All right, so what's secant squared minus 1 equal to?
Tangent.
Good. It equals tangent theta over sine theta. All right. Tangent
equals
sine over cosine. So sine squared over cosine squared all over sine of theta. Now this is where a lot of people forget or don't know what to do. Remember, this is like sine over 1.
Yeah.
So when I have a compound fraction like this, I'm going to flip that and multiply it on the top. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
But I'm actually not showing that work. I'm not showing that I'm doing that. I'm just doing it kind of in my head.
Wait, why only on the top, not the bottom?
So if you remember 1/2 times 2/3, or 1/2 divided by 2/3, what would that equal? That'd equal 1/2 times 3 over 2.
Yeah. I'll write that down.
You understand? So that's all I'm doing in my head over here. Here, I'll do it in my head. What I'm doing is sine squared theta over cosine squared theta times 1 over sine of theta. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Now, that sine's going to cancel with that sine. Mm-hmm. So this actually just equals sine.
That's 1 over cosine, right?
That's just going to be equal to sine theta over cosine squared of theta.
Those both cancel out, which makes it...
Yeah, see that little work I did in my head over there? That's what that equals. Now, I don't actually have to write that anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Wait, but you canceled them out, so there's no sign at all.
I can't. There is one sign because there was 2 up here. So I canceled one of the signs out. Yeah. Okay. Now, this equals sine over cosine times 1 over cosine. Right? Because there's 2 cosines. Yeah, I'm thinking of it as sine over cosine times 1 over cosine, right? I'm just separating them out, which equals tangent theta secant theta.